fast and furious again here. All right, okay. We start the ball rolling with the men. The 48-kilogram class, Ahmed Omar and Vu Minduk. So used to seeing the protective gear, but it looks rather strange when they get up without it. That's a change for this World Cup. If you haven't been with us earlier, no protective head or body gear for the men.
And that was from the center of the lei tai off.
So, good start for the Egyptian.
Here's a nice right hand.
Timing that well. He was on the move as well. Omar.
Here's the case in those lower weight men's categories that you look for the speed, and we see both fighters ready to pounce any second there.
Go so quickly as well. Small men with big hearts. And so far, a tight first round, this one. Not much happening at the moment. Minduk.
Well, both fighters very much aware that their opponent is fast, and so trying to stay outside of a kicking and punching distance means that you end up clinching once you get in, and that was the admonition from the warning from the platform referee.
An exchange.
This is our first throw. Vu a little frustrated that
messing with that head kick.
But this is a better example of Vu's balance.
Oh, did he get that in time?
No, he didn't.
He didn't. Well, it's a shame because it might have helped him, but they're happy with that first round. A very strong start for the Egyptian. Showed his intentions early on.
And
that was it. That's how the fight started. Good strength and balance, the Egyptian. Looks fully focused. Listening to every word from the coach. He's got himself into the driving seat. Can he stay there? Some work here for Vu Minduk to do if he wants to make that final tomorrow.
So Vu doesn't have bad balance. But Omar was oppressive and continued pushing him off from the middle of the platform. Vu was on one leg. So Vu has skills that we may see if he turns it up in this round. Both fighters have speed. It's a matter of whether the techniques connect and are scoring techniques, but they're fast.
Well, Vu was able to time his opponent twice in that first round.
A nice combination there from for Omar.
Caught him with the right coming in on 2 occasions. And now he's trying to turn the tables here, being the aggressor. And let's see how that works out for him.
This is a good competitive matchup. Good timing for Wu.
Inside the last minute there.
There's a nice flurry there from Omar.
He's got some hand skills of his own.
And that's why Wu has kept his fighting distance. He knows that his opponent has fast technique. So he's staying out of his fighting distance, but it's not allowing him.
Well, there was an opening there. He was off balance for a second. Omar.
Just for a second. Wu wasn't able to capitalize on that.
This is going to be tight. Still enough time for this to swing either way.
This is where Wu's corner needed to let him know how close it is. Oh,
and there's
those punches
two
just made the difference.
Over to the judges. Let's see. Well, this is going to be close, Anthony. Well, it goes to blue.
So Wu's able to shift that.
We're not getting paid fully for those 2 punches at the end. There's still everything to play for, everything to fight for. Well, this one, an exciting fight. He did well to get himself back into this. Wu Min-duk. He has enough in his arsenal. He must have felt that in those first 2 rounds to actually bring this home. I'm sure that's what the coach is telling him. And those exchanges with the hands, Anthony, went in the way of the Egyptian. So maybe that's worth persevering with.
Well, I'd like to see if Wu's able to mount some more combinations here. Omar clearly initiates getting inside and striking. There's a good reaction speed from Wu. But to every 2 or 3 techniques that Wu has, Omar seems to be throwing 4.
Having no problem with the orthodox stance.
Beautiful combination there, leading with the thigh kick and right cross.
And he felt that as well. Come shield out. There was a slight grimace there as well. He was caught by that right hand. Obviously did some damage. Maybe needed the breather. So nothing on the board so far.
Wu showing some Egyptian. Good reaction. There you got a punch in. It's a penalty for clenching.
Let's level things up. Oh, it's wide open once again. Halfway through this round, and it can still go either way.
There's a nice right
Booming
cross
right
again.
cross.
And a throw.
And both these fighters know how tight this is. Advantage Vietnam at the moment. Just misses with that sharp right hand.
So you see Vu's strategy of once Omar's in, he's leading with his hands. He knows he's been effective with those punches, and there's a clinch against Red.
Not seeing as much on the inside now from the Egyptian. Maybe starting to tire. Not letting those hands go as readily as he did in the first 2 rounds, and that might be costly.
Well, you hear his coaches over there. They're looking at the score, and they can see.
Inside the last 10 seconds, and the Egyptian is behind. Needs a big finish here.
There's a balance.
Oh, that was a good fight. Very tight fight.
Competitive fight. It went to 3 rounds.
It's gone in favor of Vietnam.
Winner of the 3rd round is blue side.
Seems to be in some distress. I don't know if he's just disappointed or if he's actually hurt in some way. Ahmed Omar.
Well, it's always tough when it goes to 3 rounds and you feel like you have it on your gloves. And you watch his opponent come back in the